Namaste, my collective. If you were led to this video, then that means that this spiritual guidance is for you. I am an astrologer and intuitive. I use varying instruments to perform my works, such as the dice. And I like this word dice because it's translucent and red, which is befitting for the energies that surround us. Currently, the moon is in Capricorn, and moon in Capricorn, the moon, that's your emotions. And moon in Capricorn may seem very detached because the energies of Capricorn, which is very hardworking and focused and driven, um, it's amplified in the moon placement. And pulling from the Aquarius frequency that follows it, it can appear to be very detached whilst performing, these tasks. But nonetheless, it doesn't mean that, they're insincere or, you know, detached. It's just that, they're focused. And that could be the energies that surround you right now. And this reading should take effect within the next 5 hours or 5 days. Because the frequency that's leading this reading is 5. Movement. And movement is what we're approaching, the year 2021, that's frequency 5. And 5 follows 4, which is a grand reset, returning to basics. And that can be, retroactive, kind of like the, really retro or retrograde kind of. But it's to balance out, coming from 3, which is change. Now, with this grand reset for 2020, there's going to be a grand change, which is frequency 5. And this could be a grand change to structures. That's Capricorn frequency. Capricorn is the foundations, structures, businesses, systems that greatly impact the whole tribe of humanity. Because Capricorn is the big boss. The big boss. Aries frequency 1, that's baby boss. But Capricorn 1 along with the frequency 0. Okay, that makes it big boss. Because it's the oldest of the earth signs. And the further along the zodiac is the more knowledgeable and wise these frequencies are. Because they transit all the other frequencies before. Okay? So we know there is a change that is coming. And if you have foresight, you see it. So Great Spirit, what is this great change from this grand reset coming in for my collective? Those who share, in with the suffering, as I've, experienced. Okay. So already we have manipulation here. Um, Pluto in Gemini, manipulation and interference. Okay. So the first five cards that I pulled, that Spirit, you know, gave me. Goddess of Seeds inverted. So you could be dealing with someone who has Gemini, Cancer, or Libra highly aspected. Or, could just be a lover or your spouse or someone you live with. So, or someone who, encompasses all those frequencies in one. You live with this person, they're your lover and your spouse. For some, yeah. Because like if it wasn't really, the Gemini frequency, but this person could also be a parent with the Libra frequency and the Cancerian frequency there. Okay? And you got Sky Goddess Cosmos inverted. So this could be someone famous that you're dealing with, or an enlightened being, or someone who's highly intuitive. Here I've got Moon in Pisces, mysticism, occult. I feel because I believe. And by the way, I forgot to mention that the deck that I'm using is my own personalized intuitive deck that I call the Alchemist. So, let me continue. Moon in Pisces. So you are highly intuitive, as I am. Pluto in Pisces, you are a revealer, an enlightener, you resurrect, or you wake things up. Okay, so you could be an activist. So I'm getting here that, okay, so with the Goddess of Seeds inverted, I'm getting that, you're influencing this change. And, change in the air is impacted or influenced by change within us. We affect change within the air. And that is why no one person is insignificant. So, one person can trigger a COVID-19 pandemic. You know, if that one person is so, willed and determined, especially from a psychological and spiritual standpoint, especially when they're that determined. Capricorn frequency could be someone who has Capricorn, moon in Capricorn, or Capricorn highly aspected. Could also have Saturn in, Capricorn. Strong Capricorn frequencies. Lots of suffering, lots of hardship. Having to, depend on people too much, which, led to a lot of abuse mentally, psychologically, and physically. So, anguish is a powerful tool of alchemy to inflict change, and hence Pluto in Gemini. That's your frequency. And with 3 H2O Mercury in Scorpio, someone here could be, well, this could be a group of people thinking back on how things used to be. The world is experiencing a sudden change, and that is because Mercury yeah, Mercury in Taurus, that's witchcraft. Mhm. Was the goddess of seeds inverted? So we got, Diez Lunae inverted, psychic work. Cronus, Capricorn frequency. I don't know if you guys can see it. Cronus, Capricorn frequency. That's Luna inverted. So, and Diez Lunae inverted. This came out inverted. This is, day of the moon, psychic work. But it came out inverted. And, these cards are clarifiers for this, goddess of seeds. So there is a stagnancy to the Capricorn frequency of the word, wealth and abundance. That's witchcraft. 5H2O, I will cause I desire. That's anguish. Swift and sudden and harsh ending. And, 1002, karmic, twins. But this is Saturn in Aquarius, sudden death to, a Saturn cycle. You did that. We have Centurion inverted. Centurion is the alchemist and influencer. This is also frequency 5. But Cupid, is Sagittarius inverted, and that's commerce. Gemini frequency, the third house. So a sudden end to commerce, because you will that. Cosmos inverted. Okay. So 502, that's like, inverted. It's inverted at the bottom of the deck. So that's like 5CH4, that's done in Leo. Here I've got Uranus inverted, which is Osiris, sun god. That's Leo frequency, the warlock. So a sudden change for others, which is, a beautiful change for you. Venus in Aries. I don't know how others interpret that, but it recently dawned on me that Venus in Aries is, dry and hot and hostile. And it's not really, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not really a nurturing energy. It's not one that, I mean, if you are in a relationship, even if you are in a relationship with someone who has their Venus in Aries, that's exactly how the relationship's gonna feel. You're just gonna feel like you're never gonna get what you want. a feeling of almost hopelessness because this person is always quick to leave and start over with someone. They don't stay for the long haul. I mean, they're quick to offer their love, but they're also quickly to, just as quick to, you know, run off. So easy come, easy go. And that's the state that the world is in. I mean, like I've been telling people, like, the world is pathetic. People do anything for $1 nowadays. And you find that greed begets more greed because what I always tell people who really and truthfully work hard for their money are not show off. You know, no matter how much money they have, no matter if they are a Beyonce or a Jay-Z, they have an air of humility to them because they put hard work. It didn't come easy. They know that if they didn't put all that work into what they did, or into whatever they were trying to accomplish, they would have never accomplished it. And that is enough to humble anybody. But the people who are so quick to do anything, kill, prostitute themselves for a nickel, they're the ones who are the show-offs, because to them, it didn't take anything to them to get that money. And they can easily do it again. And so they feel a frequency of stability in that, knowing that they don't have to do anything much. Just one go and, they got to go. But they don't see how they rob from their higher selves and their souls by doing all that shit. And some will never know because they're just at that frequency where they just cannot know. They cannot rise above certain frequencies. They're too held down by a certain mentality. We got DS Solis again Leo frequency. So a swift change of fortune or healing for you. And we've got, 5 CH4, 5 meetings. I mean, Leo, we have this inverted. So this could have been, if you're dealing with an individual, someone who is very combative, okay? You're getting the justice over them within the next 5 hours, okay? And, if you're dealing with a child, that's the 5 of Wands, 5 CH4, 5 meeting, you're getting the victory here. You're gonna get what you want. Psychic work inverted. So this could have been due to psychic work, past psychic work. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or you could have, predicted something in regards to a hostile situation. Like I say, the Venus in Aries, very hot and hostile. So you get in a victory over that. Someone could have been working, you know, black magic on you, you know, doing shadow work on you. You get in a victory over that within the next 5 hours. Okay, we're on to I feel because I believe, right? A lot of people rather to have things come to them easy, quick and easy. You know? They don't want to believe, but they want to feel. They want to get the visions. They want to get the premonitions. They want to get, the epiphanies, but they don't want to believe. Faith without works is dead, and work without faith is dead. That's the balance. Yin and yang, masculine and feminine, physical and spiritual. Capricorn frequency. Because Capricorns, they still know how to have fun. If they truly live up to their nature, they know how to indulge. So they indulge in everything. So they play hard and they, work hard. So they play hard because they work hard. And that's the balance, because that makes them feel good. That makes them feel like they worked for, that enjoyment. It's a very mature air of maturity to them. And that could be how you're feeling right now. You're not in a cups frequency right now. You are more thinking on stability, Capricorn frequency. So I feel, because I believe, yeah, and you could also know that someone is going to pass on. Someone, the same person who's been, or doing black magic, psychic work against you, you know. This could have been a past love, but you're an alchemist. And you know that this person, has been working black magic on you. This could also be someone who has Gemini highly aspected. We have karmic justice, Venus in Capricorn, Capricorn frequency. So I'm getting that Capricorn, is karma. Yes, because it is our life lessons. And based on how well you perform, on your lessons, you get your justice, which is your karmic justice. So I balance what I use. Obviously, someone might not have, balanced properly, but they're going to get their karmic justice, which is their karma. So karma, is good or bad, all depends on us. And with 502, you're not in the shadows about this. The sun placement for Aquarius is um, very detrimental, because it's like an eclipse, you know. It's like you're left in the dark, but inverted, it is, that someone is going to get their karmic justice. Or that someone is currently getting their karmic justice. We got Messenger of God inverted. So, this person is definitely someone you were close to. Whether a parent, like I said earlier, or a sibling, or a lover. But I'm more getting like a family member, more like a platonic kind of relationship. Like a family or a home dynamic situation. So this doesn't mean that someone is a messenger of God. The frequencies are Aries and Virgo. So, Aries carries a frequency of death because it is a new beginning. And every frequency pulls on the one before and after it. And Aries pulls from the end, from death, so that it can exist. And Virgo is the hermit. It is thinking, but it is a more subconscious kind of thinking. Not more of a, it's not a forthright kind of thinking like Gemini, or a out loud kind of thinking like Gemini. It is more and introverted kind of thinking. And so the hermit, you know, carries an air of death, like Aries, messenger, spirit. So someone, you could know that someone is about to die. Or you could have gotten this message from someone who is a psychic or an intuitive. Yeah, Mercury in Virgo. I analyze what I analyze. So, yeah, Epiphany. By the way, guys, oh, where's the other one? Oh, yeah. So, someone's about to undergo a mental death, also. And, you know something, you received enlightenment about a situation. I desire what I believe. You know, not that you really desire it, but it is what it is, and you received the epiphany. Or, something coming to light. Also, with that Leo frequency and the occult frequency. You've seen something come to light, a revelation. 3D. That's okay, 3D. I'm sorry. 3 carbon. That's 3 of Pentacles. Mercury in Taurus. So something that was thought of, manifested, something that was, mental, now physical, tangible. So you've seen that along with Epiphany. Epiphany and the 3H2O, that's Mercury in Scorpio inverted, Mercury in Taurus, okay? So you've seen something manifest, just as the psychic said it would, okay? Epiphany. I had to do over this reading, and it turned out better than I expected because I see a lot of the cards that I pulled out coming out in the same fashion. It started off a bit different, but it's. Hey. Okay, here we got Pluto and Gemini. So you manipulated a series of events here and caused an ending because there's something reaches its max, its extent, its limit. Pluto in Sagittarius, then it's time for it to break and for something new to begin. You trigger that because, okay, let me show you these cards. Stranger Things inverted. I desire what I see. Inverted. Okay, that's Pluto in Sagittarius inverted, which would be Pluto in Gemini. Gemini, 180 degrees from Sag. And we got Witchcraft, Hecate, Virgo. So you could have Virgo highly aspected in your chart, making you a witch. And Aquarius as well. With a lot of frequency of change. You carry a lot of that frequency with you, my darling. So that's Uranus. That's the only Uranus that came out like that, but it's really a Cyrus inverted because someone is seeing a prophecy, an actual prophecy be realized. That's Saturn in Leo. So they're seeing something presently manifest. 3 carbon, Mercury and Taurus. So I use as I will because you used witchcraft. And with the, Cancer and frequency, moon magic, to trigger a beautiful karmic cycle for you and to end one for someone else because this beauty is for you. But they got that 1002, that Saturn in Aquarius, it's hadn't end. And here we got wedding, gifts, public worship, adoration, award, praise. So You might, I mean, the energy that I'm getting is you're a bit paranoid or worried about this coming to realization or fruition. But it's going to be a gift for you. You're going to be adored and praised. You a witch. Okay? So with the 2 carbon inverted, this person, is going to be led. Someone's going to be led, karmic guidance, with karmic guidance, Capricorn frequency. So Capricorn is doing a lot of things for us, beautiful things. Thank you, Moon Capricorn. So someone's going to be led to and something, you know. That's the decision there with the 2 frequency and the 9, Or for them, 2, 6, a gift, giving you a gift, which is going to end a karmic cycle for you. And start a new one, a beautiful one. 10, CH4, 10 meeting. That's fire, baby. That's gold. So Leo's like the gold king. Okay, so the 3H2O, that's Mercury in Scorpio. So someone here could be reminiscing about the past. So definitely the person you're dealing with, that's their energy. This came out in Virgin. You're focused on the present. You could be working, presently working, doing something, you know. But they're reminiscing. They're in a cups frequency. You're in a pentacle frequency. Mental death. But they're going to see something that you predicted or that you said would happen manifested within the next 5 hours. Okay? A financial death, a financial transformation, which for them, is Pluto in Pisces, a revelation. So a change, because the first number that popped up was 3, change. And last year was change. This year is, 4, prophetic year, right? Because that's Cancerian frequency, the dreamer. Okay? I'm pulling from Capricorn, the visionary, along with Sagittarius. So, a transformation, not a death. But death is a form of transformation and vice versa. Transformation is a form of death. So a form of transformation to your finance. Mercury and Leo inverted. That would be Mercury in Aquarius. So, you knew that this would happen because you have Aquarius highly aspected. You could also have your Mercury in Aquarius. I'm coming, baby. So, you saw this ending, or you saw this change. That's what it is, which is still an ending, a death, onto a, brighter beginning, brighter tomorrow. Yeah, beautiful reading. And the other 3 cards, the final 3 cards, I got Jupiter, you know, Day of Thunder, Thursday, that's Sagittarius frequency, which I just mentioned, okay? So you could have prayed, okay, about this. Or you saw this, and listen, this is 5, frequency 5, okay? Frequency 5, movements, okay? And what comes after 5, 6, which is a gift. So this move is gonna set off a series of events that is gonna be out of this world. Yeah, for you. A beautiful change to a Saturn cycle. That's a 10, stage 4. That's a Saturn in Leo. Not Saturn in Capricorn, it's Saturn in Leo. So, this could be physical health, could be returning to you, or money coming into you. Material success. That's what I'm getting. You saw this material success coming in, right? Dies Veneris. That's, you know, Friday, Freya's day. Aphrodite, transformation, and I just made mention of that. Sex, love, lust. Okay, this could be something coming into you on Friday or Thursday. You know, so for some of you, this is healing. Someone, like I said earlier, could have been afflicting your beauty with, psychic work. That's coming to an end. And here you got the Jupiter in Aries. I also pulled that in the first reading. Blessing. Blessings. Okay? A new outlook. That's Sagittarius. I see. Aries, that's newness. Okay? You're seeing things differently now. Because your luck is about to change. Black cat, good luck. Newness. So you saw this newness, you saw this blessing, you saw this healing, you saw this greatness coming in. You prophesied this. Someone's going to see this prophecy fulfilled within the next 5 hours. Okay, so whenever you happen to listen to this video, watch this video, within the next 5 hours, this change, this move, okay, change, triggering reset, causing this move, is going to transpire. And here we got 3 at the bottom of the deck. And that's Dies Martis. That's Aries frequency. I've been talking about Aries. That's the newness from death. It's that newness with that stink of death. But it's a beautiful stink of death, depending on your karmic justice. Because some death you just love to smell. It's beautiful death. You revel in that death. Because you're free. You're happy to be free. So, what I'm getting from this though, matrimony and autumn shades, aroma. Okay, so there was a power war between you and someone else, and you won the war. Or within the next 5 hours, you're gonna see the evidence of that, which is gonna trigger a change, a grand reset for you and this person, and a move that's gonna lead to a gift. So this person could be coming in to offer their hand in marriage or to ask for your hand in marriage. Okay, that's a beautiful reading for the collective. Okay, whether this is a relationship or a family situation, family dynamics, you know, um, the whole world events that are currently taking place. This reading does and will apply. As long as you're led to this video, it is for you. It is Sky Goddess, your community oracle.